I'm going to be making a nice, easy Mother's Day tumbler today. I've got this black pre-coated tumbler from Amazon, and it's a double-walled tumbler. So that's just a plain black one with a little metal trim at the top. So I'm going to be using that today, and I've got a lovely little DTF sticker. So that'll be going on a bit later. I'm going to be using the lovely Apex Quantum Fast Set 1 to 2 hours touch dry, which has been specially formulated for tumblers. So I'm going to be using that today. I'll probably add a little bit of the Meyspring's Dazzling Diamond on one coat. And this is, I did a comparison video a while back about crushed crystal and the Meysprings, and I honestly couldn't see any difference other than this is cheaper, especially if you're in the UK. And I'm also going to be trying out, I purposely bought a black one because I saw this spray paint on Amazon, and it's a multi-tone blue and purple, so it's like a sort of chameleon paint. So I'm going to be trying this today. So I'm going to start by, oh, and I've also just got some electrical tape just to tape off the top of that silver bit. So I'm going to go round the top of that and tape that off. I just find it easier to use the electrical tape rather than the painter's tape, is it called? Yeah, painter's tape, masking tape, that sort of thing. I find this a lot easier. So I'm going to tape that off and chop that bit off there. And then I'm just going to go and give that a spray outside with this blue and purple spray, and then we'll be back to do the next bit. So I'll see you in a minute. So my tumbler's all nicely sprayed now, and I have let it dry overnight. But look how gorgeous that spray paint is. Can you see how that goes from purple there to blue? How lovely is that? That's beautiful. Right, so let's pop this on the turner. And I'm just going to go and get some resin mixed up, the Quantum Fast Set. And then we'll add some, I think I just want to put like a plain coat over this first, just to give it an extra bit of bling with the Dazzling Diamond. So we're going to put a coat of that on there, let that cure, and then we'll do the decal. So I'll just go and get some Quantum mixed up, and then we'll be back to do a top coat. I've mixed up the 1:1 Apex Quantum, and I'm just going to add to that now some of the Meyspring's Dazzling Diamond. So I'll put a scoop of that into there, put the lid on that one so it doesn't go everywhere, and then give that a good stir in. So then that'll be ready to go on our tumbler. And don't worry about all the bubbles. It will look like there's loads of bubbles in this thick resin when you're mixing it, but we're only putting like a really thin layer on, so they soon disappear. Right, so let's just put that lid on that properly. Right, so before I put any resin on this, I just wanted to give it a good wipe over with some 99% alcohol. So I'm just going to turn my turner on and then give that a wipe. Make sure we haven't got any greasy fingerprints on there. Don't want your little mucky prints on there. Give the bottom a good wipe. And I'll turn that the other way. I don't know why, I prefer to put it on that way. So that should be nice and clean now. Right, so now the fun bit. Now we can start putting on some resin. So this is a lovely quick and easy Mother's Day tumbler to do. So I'm just going to start by adding some of this resin, and hopefully that dazzling diamond will give that an extra bit of bling. So I'm going to give that a good coat of resin, and don't forget to do the bottoms as well. So just wiping that over the top there, and then I'll just put a scoop on the bottom, get that nicely covered, and then carry on with the top. So while I'm doing this, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to everyone that subscribes to my channel. It's much appreciated, and if you're not and you like my videos, then feel free to go ahead and do so. It doesn't cost anything. And thank you ever so much for all of those of you that take the time to leave me a comment and hit that like button. It does make a huge difference to our channels and gets YouTube putting it out to other people, so that's much appreciated. Thank you ever so much. So I'm just going to carry on making sure that I've got all this tumbler nicely covered. Nice even coat on there. And I'm just going to give that a quick torch just to pop any bubbles that might be there. Don't keep your torch in one place for too long. Just up and down while it's spinning round. That's that. So we're just going to let this cure now, and it won't take long. It'll be touch dry in 1 to 2 hours. So once that's done, we can move on to the next bit. This is all cured up now, so let's pop this off and take a look. Lovely shine in there now. Beautiful. Pleased with that. Right, so now we want to get this decal on here. So I'll pop that on there, and we're going to put that, I think we'll just put it straight in the middle, I think. So I'm just going to pop off this back in, and then line this up, get that straight, and I'm just going to put the middle bit down first, and then the sides, let them flap down. So that's that on there. Just going to give that a little bit of a rub-a-dub-dub. Get that on there nicely. And then we have to peel that top backing sheet off. So let's get an edge from there. Come on, off you come. And we're just gonna gently peel that off. Missed a bit of the heart there. Give that another rub down. So slowly peel this off. Should have got my what do you call it? Let's just give it a rub over with this. Scraper, squeegee, that's what I'm thinking of. God, words. Why can you never find the words when you're doing a video? Crazy, isn't it? So it's just looking lovely, liking this. Oops, lost a bit there. There's a little squish down. So if you do see any of the pattern coming off on the clear bit, and you can just put it back down and give it another rub and peel it back off again. There we go, nearly off. And some of these top sheets are harder to peel off than others, I find. Some of them are like really sticky. But there we go. That's all off of there now. Just give that a final little rub down. That's looking lovely. Love that. Right, so next I want to give this, although these DTF stickers you don't need to give a top coat, but I want to make sure it's all food safe, this tumbler. And the quantum resin is BPA free and VOC free, but because I've added glitter to the resin, then that's no longer food safe. So I'm just going to do another top coat just of the plain resin, and then that'll make it lovely and food safe again. So I'm just going to go and mix up some resin, and then we'll get a top coat on this. Right, I've mixed up some of the resin so we can give this a nice top coat now. So I'm just going to pour this on, and then we'll just give this a nice thin coat to seal in that decal, and then make it all nice and food safe again. So while I'm doing this, I will just mention that I am an affiliate for Just For You Online UK. So if you fancy giving some tumblers a try, and head on over and get yourself some quantum resin. This is only my third tumbler. Yes, my third tumbler. And they really are good fun. So, you know, if you haven't tried them yet, then go and get yourself some resin and some tumblers and give it a go. So just gonna make sure I've got a good even coat on there, and I need to pop some on my bottom. So get some on there, and then we'll just get this nicely evened out. Such a quick and easy project for a Mother's Day gift. Right, so that's got a lovely coat on there now, nice and even. So I'm just going to give that a quick zap with the torch. Pop any bubbles that might be lurking. Right, and we're just going to let that spin for 2 hours, and then that'll be nice and dry then, and then we can finish off and trim around the rim, and then our tumbler will be done. So I'll see you back in a couple of hours. So this is all cured now. How beautiful does that look? I'm loving that paint effect. Can you see that, how it's like blue on the bottom, but then when you tilt it, it goes like the purples, purple and blue. So blue there, and then it goes purple. It's lovely. Loving that, really pleased with that. So the last thing to do is you just want to trim off any resin that's round the rim just by using a blade. Get rid of any overspill that might be on there. So that's that all done. Feels good. A little bit there. And then I'll just give that a good clean on the inside with some acetone. And then give it a good soapy water. And then that's our little tumbler done. So, oh, there's the lid. So that's its lid. And it does come with a straw as well. So, lovely, quick and easy project. So, thank you ever so much for watching my video today. And stay tuned for the pictures at the end. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.
Mother's love, a steady flame, through the storm and through the rain, guiding me in every way. You're my sun on every day. Your laughter is a sweet refrain, a melody that soothes my pain. You taught me how to stand up tall. Your wisdom echoes through it all. Every wrinkle, every line is a story written with time. Sacrifices you have made, laid the path where dreams are laid. Mother's love, a steady flame, through the storm and through the rain, guiding me in every way. You're my sun on every